Okay, we're going to try to make a origami jumping frog today. Now, like most origami projects, you will need a square piece of paper. Now, if you don't have one of these, here is a simple trick to turn any rectangle size paper into a square. Take one corner and the top line there and bring it all the way over to the side, lining up the whole thing along the way. Fold it down. This will give you a large triangle. And then simply cut off this bottom rectangle here. And then you'll be left with a square. Okay, I already have one made here. So our first step is we're going to bring the top down to the bottom. And with each fold we do, you really want to try your best to line up these edges the best you can. Sometimes when I get mine in the spot I need it, I hold it with one finger while I squish it down with the other hand. Next, we'll turn our paper up like this, and again we're going to bring the top down to the bottom. Sometimes in origami you will do a fold and then unfold it just to create what's called a crease, and that will kind of give you a guideline for your next fold. So we just made a crease right here in the middle. I'm going to now bring this corner down to here. So I make a triangle, but I'm making sure not to go past that crease line there. Fold that down, go over your fold, then open it. You see now we have one line going across. Now we're going to do it the opposite. So bring this corner down. Again, making sure not to go past that crease line in the middle. Really push down hard on these because it will make this next step a lot easier. So we should now have an X. And if this next fold is kind of difficult for you, you could do one final fold of bringing this top down to the crease. But a lot of times, if we push down hard enough on these last two folds, you will be able to go to the sides of the X, kind of push them together. And you can see here we're going to just kind of fold it down like this. And then you just kind of gently squish it back down. Now you can see we kind of have a house shape. We're going to make this house a little bit smaller by bringing the bottom up to the bottom of the roof, we'll call that. Like so. Push down nice and hard. Now this part gets a little complicated because we're going to call this the roof here. And notice I can lift up one flap here. So sometimes I even like to turn my piece sideways for this. I lift up the one flap and I'm going to take this side here and fold it to the middle. So I'm going to pick up just this. Sometimes it helps to kind of put one finger here to help bend it up. Bring that right to the middle, push that flap back down, and crease it. Again, on this side, lift the flap up, take the side, and fold it to the middle. Again, making sure I'm folding that part too. Push it down, and push the flap back down. Now I'll turn it back like this. You can see now we have a skinnier house. Once again, I'm going to take the bottom of the house, fold it up to the roof. Like so. At this point, you really need to start using your muscles because this paper down here is really starting to get kind of thick. Now we're going to take each corner here, triangle, really pushing down hard. And same on this side. This will really work on your finger strength. Now, this part is a little complicated. I'm going to try to hold it up a little bit closer for you. But each of these little triangles here, we're going to just try to hook the top of it, and we're going to pull outwards. So I want to just be careful not to open all this up, but I want to try to just pull out that triangle. So I'll show you again on this side. You just kind of grab just that triangle, and you can even kind of use your other hand to hold this part from coming out. Because again, I only want that triangle piece to come out like this. Now it kind of looks like a boat. I'm going to set back on my table here. Now I'm going to take the sides of my boat, fold them down like this. And now what I'm going to do, you can kind of see a little crease line here. I'm going to take this and just fold it on top of itself to that crease line. Kind of makes a little kind of triangle there. So again on this side too, I'm just going right to that crease line. Folding this kind of right in half on itself. These become the back legs. Just fold it up so it sticks off of this head there. Fold it up like this so it sticks off. And now we only have two more folds to do. We're going to first fold it in half, and we already kind of have a crease line there, so that should fold in half very easily. But then here's the next part where you got to really use your muscle one last time. We're going to take this piece and we want to fold it in half. Right here, I'll draw a little line. fold it back in half towards us. And it really kind of helps to use your thumbs to kind of really help bend it and push it down as you're doing this. Sometimes you can even stand up, really give it a good push, and then we are finished. Now to make them jump, you just kind of very lightly push down, and you want to just kind of let your finger slide off the back. And it will normally do a flip. There you have it. Hope you enjoyed making our origami together. Below on our page we have links to other projects as well. You can do as many as you would like, or just simply take a little bit of time to decorate your frog. Thanks.